right, everybody, we'll get started here with Coach. Jen, you can go ahead and grab and go for Jen.
Hey, Coach. Good evening. You face a tough task tonight slowing down Luka Doncic. He's had 12 consecutive games with at least 25-plus points. How do you make things uncomfortable for him?
Well, I mean, you try to put as much pressure on him as you can. The tough part of playing Luka Doncic to me is his points are maybe even a small part of what goes on. It's his ability to make everybody else better and distribute the ball and everything else. So, you have to make decisions how much effort you're going to put into trying to limit his points and how much are you going to try to do to limit his playmaking. And that's a tough decision, and he's got answers no matter which way you go.
The road has not been kind to the Pelicans as far as defending from beyond the arc, giving up 41% there as evidenced the other night in Chicago. How do you improve defensively from deep tonight?
Well, I don't know. We'll try to make some adjustments to, hopefully not be in as many long rotations. We'll hopefully do a better job of closing out when we have to, and contesting shots. And then hope they miss some where we don't do a great job.
Coach, how has Kira Lewis Jr. performed on the defensive side of the floor? It seems he's getting his hands in there, deflecting passes, getting steals. How have you seen his progression on that side?
Well, the thing I like is what you said. He gets involved in plays, and though he hasn't gotten a call yet on any of them, he's for a smaller, slighter guy, he's put his body in front of people 3 or 4 times trying to take charges. He's fearless. He's quick on his rotations. He's trying to do the right thing. I like, as I've told you many times, pretty much everything he's doing. I'd like to see him be a little bit better on the ball. I think with his quickness, he should be able to do a better job than he has probably of limiting penetration. But for a 19-year-old rookie, in terms of what he's done on both ends of the floor, that might be quibbling a little bit.
Porzingis missed the first part of the season for them. He's come back and he's playing pretty much up to speed. What makes him such a tough cover?
Well, I mean, he's 7'3" and he shoots it on the perimeter. And so, it's hard to get to him and contest those shots. He's a great roller. They can throw over the top to him on his rolls to the basket. And then at the other end, he's a very, very good shot blocker.
Hey, Stan, Christian Clarker at Ball.com. The way you guys play defense, just how important is, when you're rotating, like closing that space quickly and good closeouts? I imagine that's important for every defense, but like the way you guys specifically, how much does that impact it night to night?
Yeah, I mean, it does. And I think at times we've done a better job than others. At times teams haven't shot the ball as well as others. So it is, though, we do put our guys in some situations where they've got to cover a lot of ground. I think we're capable of doing it. And at the same time, I think we've always got to be looking to adjust. We tried to adjust the other night, in the third quarter after they really crushed us on our rotations on some threes. And then they were effective against our adjustments in just scoring twos. So it's not easy when teams have it rolling, and we've got a long way to go defensively. As a coaching staff, we've got to find better answers, make better adjustments, and as players, we've got to execute a little bit better and get better with our rotations and with our closeouts.
It was a Stan. Do you think, going back to Kira, do you think kind of having someone in that role for the second unit, kind of that quote-unquote true point guard, helps guys like Josh Hart and JJ kind of getting those shots in transition, getting those shots out on the wing, having a guy who's comfortable just having the ball and creating off the dribble? Well, yeah, I think his pace and his ability to make plays will naturally help everybody else out on the court. And again, I've said it before, there's going to be ups and downs. I mean, this is a 19-year-old rookie playing the toughest position on the court. So it's going to take some time, but he's performed very well so far.
All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, he is. Okay, Ian, can we go ahead and get started?
Wow. Hey, Doris.
Hey, I don't see Mark, but I don't want to waste Stan's time. Are we okay to get started?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, Stan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I do, Doris. You're good.
Okay, great, thank you. It's just Cass and I for now. I'll jump in and we'll relay everything.
Okay.
Stan, if I could ask you a general question that on a remark from Coach Carlisle today, and he sort of mentioned this last year. He said, with the NBA offense, it seems to be growing in, quote, quantum leaps. And I'm curious your take on that and how that impacts trying to guard in today's NBA.
I mean, it's just really, really difficult. The floor's so spread out. I mean, we're sort of an anomaly the way we play offensively, but, you know, for most teams, it's like these guys. I mean, you know, there's everybody on the floor shoots threes, and they're not giving away any size to do it. So people talk a lot about small ball. They're playing 5 out on the perimeter at 7'3", 6'10", you know, 6'7",
Yeah.
6'7", 6'7". So they're playing big ball with small ball offense. So, you know, that kind of size and skill is difficult to play against, no doubt. And that's why, you know, last year they were the #1 offense in the history of the NBA. And now as they get healthy, they're getting back to that a little bit. So they're a real challenge to guard, no question about it.
And I want to go to your defense specifically then to that point, just as it relates to guarding the line and the number of attempts given up in percent.